Here's a step-by-step guide here on how to use the system. So I'll just go through the list real quick. First, check for the fire at the location listed on the annunciator. So whatever it's displaying here, if it says staff break room, then you would want to go check the break room, make sure there's no burning popcorn or any smoke in there at all. If there isn't anything like that, and the fire alarm is going off, what you want to do is come over to the panel. You're going to acknowledge the alarm, and then you're going to silence the alarm. Okay, and then that's pretty much where you guys are going to stop there. You just press it once. So when you press the silence button, you press it once and you wait 5 seconds for the sound to go off. If you hit the silence button again, then it will reactivate the system and the system's going to go off into alarm again. So if you just keep hitting the silence button, you're just going to keep reactivating the system over and over. So you just want to hit acknowledge once and then silence and then just wait. Okay, if you're sure that it's just burning popcorn that was in the break room, after you open the door, let all the smoke out, what you can do is you come here and you hold the reset button, and it's going to reset your fire alarm panel back to normal status. If you hold the reset button and the panel resets and it does happen to go back into alarm, that means that smoke detector still has smoke in it, and you need to give it some more time for it to clear out.
How long do you hold?
The reset button, you hold it for about 5 seconds, and it'll reset. It'll do a countdown on there, and it'll start counting down, letting you know. Okay.
Mike. Oh, sorry.
Yeah. What's that?
I was gonna say, don't forget the mic control.
Oh yeah, we'll go over everything right now. So when you come up to this panel, the alarm's going off. You're gonna see the alarm. You'll see what's going on there. You're gonna come here. You're gonna open the panel. You're gonna open the panel. You're gonna use that same key. There's a lock and an access there. You want to put this key in and turn to the access. And that's going to give you access so that you can start pressing the buttons on this panel. If this is in the lock position, it does nothing. You can't, it doesn't matter how many times you push the button, nothing's going to happen. It has to be in the access position. Okay? Once it's in the access position, then you have access to everything on this panel. All right? In order to use the mic is only for emergency purposes. It's not supposed to be used for announcements or anything like that. But if you want to use the mic, you hit access, you press the mic button on here once, you'll see it turn solid. You can pick up the mic, press the button, and now you can start talking over the mic. Okay? And that's how the mic works. When you're done with that, you just come back, hit that button again, it'll start flashing and it'll turn off. And that means the mic is deactivated. Okay? Now, if there's, say the panel just starts beeping, there's no alarm, no anything, the panel's just beeping. All you guys need to do, just to quiet the panel so it's not irritating you guys, is just come and hit the acknowledge button. If you hit it a couple times and it's still beeping, that means there's more than one trouble on the panel. So you just got to keep hitting the acknowledge button. And then it will silence the system, and that automatically sends a signal to Central Station, which they will alert your maintenance department to come and check the panel for you guys. So you guys don't really need to do anything as far as acknowledging it, just so that it can silence, so it's not bothering you guys. So that's how you handle an acknowledge. That's how you use the mic, and that's how you shut off a fire alarm. Is there any questions that anybody has? Nothing? Okay, I'll show you guys how to do if you guys want to do a fire drill or something like that, you have to call Central Station and put the system on test. Once you put the system on test, you can come over here and pull this pull station down, and that's going to activate the entire fire alarm system for the entire site. Okay? Once the fire alarm test is done and complete, if you want to come back to the pull station, you're going to open the pull station with the same key. The same key handles everything here. You're going to open the pull station. This little knob here, there's one that says normal, which that's the state that it's in right now is normal. And if you click it down, it activates the alarm. It's the same as you pressing the handle, and that presses that little switch down. So after the test is done, you come back, you switch that switch back up to normal. You hit acknowledge, silence, and then reset. And that's going to bring your system back to normal after your pre-test is done. And that's pretty much all there is to it. Is there any questions? Anything? Okay.
Do they have to provide a code for when they call central station?
Steve, I'm not sure how the district, do they have to call?
If they see the paper on the side,
Oh.
before they do a fire alarm, they're supposed to call us.
Gotcha.
Maintenance.
I didn't even see that. Okay.
We'll make sure our SSD is ready for it and doesn't react to it.
Okay. So you just gotta follow these steps here for a fire alarm drill. And then the paper that's here, this is just step by steps telling you pretty much everything that I just went over. That's just all this is explaining to you guys. Okay. Anything else, Steve, that you can think of?
Best thing is when you walk in the morning or anytime during the day, just look at the panel. If you see yellow, just call us and let us know. You know, acknowledge it and then call us and we'll send Santos or Dave down to see why it's in trouble.
I probably missed this part, because I heard you say about the drill, but when we have a drill, we actually pull the
Pull
fire, we do it just like it's a real
Yep.
deal, okay?
That way, it's a double check for everything.
Yeah.
It's making sure that your system's still working and it's allowing you to do your fire drill.
Okay,
as
and
required.
then when we want it to be over, we push acknowledge and silence.
Yep, so after your drill's over, after you push that down, you wanna open this thing up. Just open this up, you wanna click this back up to normal,
Got it.
and then you shut this, and then you wanna come to your panel, hit acknowledge, silence.
Okay, but first we gotta do that.
Yep, yeah, cause if you don't switch this back, all that's gonna happen is every time you reset the panel, it's just gonna go right back into alarm, because this switch is not set back into place.
How many of the pull downs are there throughout the school?
Just this one.
Just that one?
It's only for testing purposes. Everywhere else, it's automatic smoke detection.
Okay.
So in all the classrooms, there's CO detectors in all the classrooms and smoke detectors in all the classrooms. So everywhere else, it's automatic. This is the only manual activation that you have on site.
That's good
Oh,
for our,
that's good.
that's good for our STG
Yeah.
kids. Yeah.
Tell them
Because we have
about
a
the CO
little guy who
detectors.
likes to pull those, for sure.
Okay,
That's why I was asking.
something new that we installed in all the classrooms are CO detectors. There's one in each classroom. What that detects is if there's an elevated level of CO, that one device in that classroom is gonna start beeping. It won't activate the entire fire alarm system. It's just gonna be the one device in the center of the classroom, and it's gonna be a really loud beep that's gonna be coming from it. That's telling you that there's an elevated level of CO in that classroom, and the kids have to evacuate. We gotta open up windows and doors and call maintenance so they can come and see where, if there's a leak or something going
Carbon
on in that
monoxide.
classroom. But it won't activate the entire system. All you're gonna get is the beep in the classroom, and it's gonna enunciate here, letting you know that a CO is going off, and in which classroom it's going
What
off.
would be leaking? The heating system?
Yes.
Yeah.
So every time you guys see this beeping or making noise, don't just go and
Okay.
press the button to silence it. Read what it says on the display, because there could be something going on campus.
Legitimate, yeah.
Yeah,
And with
please-
the
please
fire
read
alarm
before
system-
you get silence and reset it.
Especially a new system like this, after all, because all testing and everything is done, it's very rare that you're just gonna have a random fire alarm. So most of the time that the fire alarm's going off, 99% of the time, it's gonna be an actual issue with the fire alarm system. So we definitely do wanna check to see where that issue is.
It'll be for the first person that burns the popcorn.
Yeah,
It's
right.
real sensitive, it'll pick it up.
And then the same, also, if there is a trouble, say there's trouble today, we hit acknowledge, we silence it. After 24 hours, it's gonna start beeping again to let you know, hey, this trouble's still here. Somebody needs to take a look at it. Okay?
And that's the yellow light, where if you see it, call maintenance.
Okay? Good.